Koshka's here watching her shows. She's a spectating. You're not spectating. You watch TV.
Andy says hi.
Andy says hi. She's in her room watching her stories on her computer.
She's miming a hello to everybody.
Also, I just now realized Evil with Katie is going to be competing.
Oh, ah!
Like actually competing in challenges. See, look.
All right. Stay still. Don't move. Don't move. So, the main reason I went live today is to update Adam at Adam's card closet about, I was editing in his, Mailday yesterday, or Friday actually, and then, the power went out and I didn't lose the data, but I lost all the edits I made. Pre-retirement days! Happy Sunday to you. And it's not going to be ready by tomorrow, so I just want to let Adam know that his Mailday is coming, but it will probably be next week now because I got to get everything fixed back up. So, sorry Adam, your Mailday will be next week, hopefully, unless something else happens. Hopefully not. Alex! Hope everybody's weekend went well. Hope everybody's weekend's been going well. I found some packs of cards at Five Below. Five Below. $5 for these packs of cards. 14 cards. I don't know what's in them, and I just wanted to see what was in them. I've never bought packs from Five Below, and our town just got a new Five Below, so I just wanted to see what was going on at Five Below packs. I also got a hanger of Heritage and a hanger of 2024 update. That's what I'm opening today, and then we'll close out with the traditional Fairfield that makes everybody leave anyway. Drives everybody away anyway. So let's see if we can get any inserts in these, because I'm curious. These don't feel like the dollar packs that you used to get from Dollar Tree. They feel like they actually have cards in them, maybe some inserts. So I don't really know. But we're going to find out right now.
Oh, and an update for anybody was following, Ed was captured.
Oh, if anybody was watching the Tennessee Zebra that was Roman free,
I was.
The zebra has been captured.
Yep.
And he was tranquilized, and he is now back home to wherever it was he was home to.
Yeah, they pretty much had got him in the veteran, but they had to train him because
no
they couldn't catch
him.
him.
They couldn't catch the zebra. So that's the news from Tennessee today. The zebra Ed has been caught. So we got Nico Horner, Edwin Diaz. Man, 2 of them in a row. Yelling. They look almost like the same person. There's Sedine Rafaela. There's the Braves. Let's dance. Got that card already, I think. Oh yes, that was my better half there, Alex. And something's causing the air conditioner. Echo! Turn off the cooler. I gotta stop that vibrating.
Okay.
Brian Rochito. Brian De La Cruz, not Ellie De La Cruz. Tyler Luckner. Shay Whitcomb. Eloy Jimenez. We got a backwards card of Matt Olson. It was a sparkly, fully Matt Olson. That's pretty awesome. We'll stick that up here for now. We got Ryan Thompson, probably a sparkly, fully as well. Oh, no, it's just a rainbow. Rainbow Ryan Thompson. We're going to shout out the Diamondbacks here because we don't get that many Diamondbacks in my shout-outs. So we're going to shout out John over at Firestar Breaks. And we're going to shout out Kevin. No, Firestar Breaks. That's the Nationals. This is the Diamondbacks. So we're going to shout out Kevin and B-Dog. That's who we're shouting out. Sorry. Alex says hi.
Hello.
We got another Juan Soto Stars in MLB. And Manny Machado and Johanski Noel for the Guardians. We'll shout out to Scott over at Reindeer Studios. Because we don't get the Guardians that much either. We always get the Indians now. Maybe we'll get a national here so we can shout out John. If not, I'm sure we'll get an expo letter. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Sensei! How's Sensei doing this weekend? We got RBI leaders. We got Shohei Ohtani, William Adames, and Manny Machado. David Hamilton for the Red Sox. Got that in the last pack. I'm pretty sure we got that in the last pack. No, it's a different yelling one. Ah. Okay, everybody's just yelling this series. Look, everybody's yelling. All right. Oh, sorry. Oh, great. Sterling Marte. There's an Ellie De La Cruz. I've had a headache all weekend, Sensei. That's why I'm going live today. I did not get to get Adam's Cards Breaks Mailday edited. So I'm going live today to tell Adam that his Mailday will be next week because we had a thunderstorm that knocked out the power and knocked out the program. And then I got a headache the next day and still had it this morning. It's getting a little better though. It's not a migraine anymore. Gabriel Morano. Tyler Glasnow. Shout out to the GOAT, Brandon Denson. Will Brennan. I think we had him before. Dylan Cease. I am feeling a lot better compared to yesterday. Got a Cardinals. We got a Shota Imagama, stars of the MLB. Is that a rookie? Or was last year a rookie? I think it was last year was a rookie. I guess that rainbow was a special one. The Mariners, shout out to Cash and Dad. And Doug for King Griffey Jr. A lot of people like King Griffey Jr. though. And Flying Dutchman cards. And we got more Red Sox. We got Tanner Hoke. Shout out to Dave Durango. And shout out to Stash. I know Dave Durango's still around. Haven't seen him very often. I've seen Bradley though. Bradley commented on some Bowman Ultra and Fleer. Oh my, so that's pretty awesome. I haven't seen Bradley in forever either. '80s and '90s sets. So awesome. Awesome. I'm thinking about buying some cards here in a little while too, just as soon as I run into some money. That's everybody's problem these days is money. Let's get into this pack of 2024. Looking for yellow base parallels. We're also looking for big heads too. I haven't got one of those yet. Out of any year that they made them. '83 Tots. Now that is awesome. 87 Tots. I've got. I like two cards of having that set twice. And what was the other one? 90 Leaf. 90 Leaf. Is that the silver ones? '90 Leaf. Been a while since I opened update too. Here we go. Maybe we'll get something good. Maybe. Do we have any thickies? No thickies, but maybe we'll get something good. Anyway. Griffin Jackson. Hector Neris. Shout out to the Cubs fans. I'm going to shout out to David M. Vintage Card Steve, because I always forget Steve. And Doug at Dr. Robots, Matty Ice, and all those Cubby fans. The Twins, we're going to shout out Julie Farnham. Another Cubby. Mark Laterre. Got to count the out Laterre somehow. We got Keith Cole on the Tigers. Shout out to Last Rats Baseball and Sticks G. Athletics. We got Lucas Erkig for the A's. Shout out to a mess of things. I've already shouted out the Dodgers. Otani stands alone. Japanese-born home run record. I don't think I've got this card. I don't remember seeing that one before. Hey, we got a Yankee. Alex Vertigo. Shout out to Boomslang. And shout out to Hedgehog for the Yankees. Jorge Alcala. Graham Polly for the Padres. Shout out to Stimmer's Hits. And another Hollis Bills. And we got a Giants Mason Black. Shout out to Goody G and Swingaway Sports Cards. Anybody heard anything from Clint's on? Miss Clint's on. Carlos Santana. Looks like he's doing a back bump with somebody. Kyle Moore. Mueller. Here we go. Here's a card for Sean. Sean, the Jedi Master. We got an Astro. Joy Luperfido? Luperfido? I don't know. They were live the other day, Alex. Stimmers was. And they probably live this morning. They used to do one on Sunday mornings. But they don't usually talk to the text anymore. I will also shout out Hats McGee. Haven't seen Hats in a long time either. And we're going to shout out Rad over at Rad Dad. Where's B Dog? Brent Sutter. Shout out to Back to Cardboard. Shannon's making videos again. And we're going to shout out Aaron over at Faith Family of Sports. And here's Alex Blue Jay. Kevin Kiermaier. Shout out to Alex over at Jay's Mix. He's in the chat. Go check him out if you haven't already. Noah Sensual for the Angels. Shout out to TCB. Chris Roller for the Brewers. Shout out to Steve Rademacher. Which one? I didn't see any Russian names in there. Michael Taylor for the Pirates. Shout out to Zach's Collections for the Pirates. There, the National League. So Kiermaier's not in the leagues anymore. National League. Sal Frelick. Yuki Masui. Suter. Michael Sinai for the Cardinals. Shout out to Parker Card Breaks. I saw another Cardinals fan here the other day. Who was it? I can't remember what the name of the channel was, and I just knocked the cards over. What'd you do that for? Joe Ross for the Brewers. Jason Dominguez, rookie debut for the Yankees. How is he doing? Does anybody know? Probably not too good. Jose Trevino for the Yankees. Kyle McCann for the Athletics. Kevin Pillar for the Angels. No Nationals. Colin Holderman for the Pirates. Paul Skeens rookie card. Paul Skeens rookie card. Put that up here. There we go. Paul Skeens rookie card, and it's glary. I apologize for the glary. There we go. We got Diamondback in Buenos Aires. Ryan Stanek for the Mariners. Orioles, we're going to shout out. Oh, it's Jackson Holiday. That's pretty cool. Rookie card. Shout out to Scott over at Autographs 2000. And we're going to shout out. Oh, no. We're going to shout out Oddball Cards because he used to live in Baltimore and he was an Orioles fan. Lucas Giolito. Michael Torzen for the Rangers. Shout out to you guys, Bradley. Got another Tiger, Colt Keith. That's 2 first names right there. Austin Hedges for the Guardians. David Robinson for the Rangers. Another Blue Jay, Tim Maza. A rookie Mariner, Leo Reyes. Got 2 fish here. 2 fish. Got a shiny, fully back there. That's probably a chrome stars in MLB. Elvis Burgo. Hey, there's us a national, so we can shout out John over at Firestarter Breaks. Trey Lixcomb. Holby Milner. Holby. Another national. Jesse Winker. This is the Winker. Phillies. Christopher Sanchez for the Phillies. Another giant. Quick studies. Frankie Montes for the Reds. Robert Gasser for the Brewers. Jose Buto for the Mets. Shout out to Joe Mansman, Penny Mama Gaming, James Jameson, Carter's Kids, and all those Mets rules, all those Mets fans. We got a Christian Encarnacion Strand, and we got a backwards cards. This is just a rainbow full, probably, of Jose Cabrillo. Yep. We got to let him cook. Too many cooks. It's a Vladdy. Too many cooks. The yellow of Carlos Santana and Brett Harris. We got 89 tops of Mookie Betts. I bet you old Brandon would like that card. Also, 12 again, Sports and Outdoors would like that card too because he likes Mookie Betts. And here is our stars of MLB. We got Austin Riley, Marcus Semien, Wyatt Langford, and Justin Verlander. So we got a Jackson Holiday and a Paul Skeens out of that pack, so that wasn't too bad. It's gonna be a quick video today. Let's get into this Heritage. This is only the second time I've opened 2025 Heritage. I've got a box back there, but I've got special plans for that box back there. Hopefully I get to get into that box pretty soon. I gotta get some more blasters for it. But hopefully I'll get into that box soon. And we have our Heritage hanger. I'm going to try to complete this set. Probably not going to do it because Heritage is notoriously hard to complete a set with. But we're going to try it anyway. We do not have a thickie, so that's kind of sad. Got Jose Quinta with a bent corner. Jacob deGrom on the Rangers. Ryan Acuna Jr. Go put him in front of Matt Olson. Oh, he's a Brave. I haven't shouted out the Braves fans yet. There's too many of them to shout out, really. But there's Cuz, Zach's Sports Cars and Collectibles, Josh at Red Rum, Jeff Nicole. So many Braves fans. Center Hill Cars is also a Braves fan. Lots of Braves fans. Targo Screwball. Nick Castellanos. DJ Hertz. Another Jackson Holiday. Awesome. Julio Rodriguez. That almost looks like a Mets hat, doesn't it? But it's a Mariners. It's a trident's upside down. It should be like that. We got an All-Star Tops News Mickey Mantle. We got a Mickey Mantle. Awesome. Brett Holman. Jaden Hill on the Rockies. Shout out to Ken's Cardboard and El Canon. I haven't seen El Canon in a very, very long time. Sean Manea. Josh Young on the Rangers. Christian Manea on the Diamondbacks. Yuki Matsui on the Padres. We got another Ellie De La Cruz stolen base leaders. Ellie, Shohei, and Bryce Turing for stolen bases. 67 stolen bases. That's awesome. I think he was the first 50-50 club, too. Shohei was. Sure, they'll make a thing about that. Ryan Mountcastle. Awesome. Kyle Tucker on the Cubbies. Jared Jones. Aaron Judge, fewest games to reach 300 homers. He just needs to keep going and going and going. That's what he needs to do. Chris Sell on the Bravies. He must wanted to move to Atlanta. Andy Ibanez. Whenever I hear the name Ibanez, I always think of the movie Starship Troopers. Because Ibanez was in that. Her name was, what was her name? Denise Richards was something Ibanez. Brady Singer for the Royals. AAB, shout out the Royals here. NW Stang and Shutdown Sports Cards. Yu Darvish for the Padres. Another runs batted in. RBI leaders. Shohei's in this one too. Willie Damas and Manny Machado. That's Max Muncy, but it's Manny Machado. Cubbies, Seiya Suzuki. Hey, there's a Shohei All-Star. There's a lot of Shoheis in this set too. Jing Ho Lee for the Giants. And we got a chrome blue out of 150. Hey, it's an eBay 101. 150 of 150 of Ryan Hensley. We got a 101. Put that over here. eBay 1 of 1. A Jackson Holiday something else. I don't know what this one is. Oh. I don't know what that one is. This is just an alternate front. We got a Marlins pink. Griffin Kone. Alex Burleson in the pretty fire red. And Brian Woo. Woo! On the Mariners. As our chrome. And the last card is Parker Meadows. And that is our SSP. So this, I think we got Jackson Holiday earlier. This has to be an insert or something. It looks different than the, because we did get him, I think, earlier. Let me go back to this pack for just a second. Yeah, thought we did. Yeah, we got two different ones. But this one's got the weird back to it. They don't have no number on it, so it's some kind of insert. All right, there's that. And now we come to the end. It's the end of the show as we know it. And people's already leaving. Hey, they know what's coming. They know that a Fairfield's coming at the end of the show. Here comes the Fairfield. Here comes Fairfield. Let's turn that air back on because it's getting kind of hot over here. Getting hot in here.
It's stormy though.
And we got a search pack of 1990 Flair. Because it is looking awful down there at the bottom, so that's most definitely searched. Thank you very much, Fairfields. MJ Holdings. And we got a couple of cards here. I'm going to open up this pack first, and then we're going to thank everybody for coming. All right, let's get into this search pack of 90 Fleer. Watch it have Sosa Rick in it or something. I doubt it. There's not even any wax on the back of this card. So, most definitely searched pack. We've got Rangers, Fernando Valenzuela, Brady Anderson, Jim DeShays, Carney Lansford, Tommy Green and the Bravies, Deion Sanders. That's not too bad. Terry Mulholland. Julio Franco. Derek Lilliquist. The dynamic duo. Hey, I got a Kevin Mitchell and a Will Clark. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Alex for the Fernando Valenzuela. Shout out to Alex. And shout out to Goody G for the Will Clark, too. Scott Terry. Scott Bailey's. David Cone. Jeff Ballard. Billy Kruger. Not too bad for a search pack, anyway. Not too bad for a search pack. And what did I do with the cards that came out of this thing? I think it was these. We got Carlos Carrera. Shout out to Jeff Airtime for Carlos Carrera. Hey, Jeff Airtime even commented on the Bowman Ultra and Phil videos. I was honored that happened. Corbin Burns. Alwyn 23, Chris Kubik. And Bro Time. Alonzo. And another 2023 of David Villar. We got a Prism. John Means. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you watched live, thank you so much for watching live. If you're watching on the repeat, thank you for watching on the repeat. And once again, I am sorry. Adam, I didn't get to your mail day this week. Hopefully next week. Hey, White Sox.
It is if we don't have any more power outages.
Yeah, Alan Bummer.
Every other day.
Yeah, Alan Bummer for the White Sox. We haven't got to shout out the White Sox yet. We got Epiphany Card Collector and S.A. Hutterville. They like the White Sox. Miguel Borrojas. Yeah, the legend. Jeff Airtime. We got an opening day. Kyle Lewis. Got some 83 Fleer. Lenny Fideo and Jerry Kuzman. We got 89 tops of Denny Walling. I don't like too many having that set of 89 tops twice. Mark Hill from 83 Donruss. Another 23 tops. David Smiley. Al Newman at 86 Donruss. $87. And that is a pack version. You got David Sachs. Not Steve Sachs, Dave Sachs. And there's a pack version. Scott Garlett's pack version. Hey, we got a Hall of Famer, Fred McGriff. We got a Fred McGriff in 91 score. 85 Al Oliver. 87 Kevin McReynolds and Danny Hardwell. Both traded. I can get very close to having that 87 traded set. I'll probably have to buy the Greg Maddox, but you know, I'm getting close. Ernie Witt in $88. Dave Smith at $88. Ken Williams at $88. 87 more traded 87. Donnie Hill and Chris Spears. That's the same people. No, not the same people. That's good. Hey, this is like a Stadium Cup #1 draft pick. We're getting quite a few of these. We're getting close to completing that set, I think. We got 84 Don Russ of Ron Jackson. Sorry, Ron Jackson. I am for real. Ricky Horton in 84 tops. Davey Lopes in 84 Don Russ. A lot of 84 stuff. Kent Herbeck in 90 Upper Deck. Not an error. Jack Morris in 90 Upper Deck. Not an error. Mike Balecki, 90 Upper Deck. Not an error. Tony Armas. Not an error. We got Enrique Hernandez in 2022. Yep. Ryan Vivaldi, 2022. Eduardo Rodriguez, 2022. Brian Downey in 92. That's like probably jump there. Mike Shiroka in 22. Kirk Gibson in 91. Back. Paul Osmacher in 92. He's the pitch for the Braves. George Bell. George Bell was a big hitter too in the 80s and 90s. And O'Neill. What was his first name? Paul O'Neill and Craig Biggio. That's a rookie, Craig Biggio, isn't it? No, 89 was his rookie year. Yeah, Craig Biggio though, very early Craig Biggio. All right. I thank everybody for watching. Again, if you have subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, that button's down below. Please give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and or a comment. Let me know how you liked or
Dislike.
check out the comments because everybody in the comments is cool. Click on that bell if you'll be alerted to my next video. And once again, everybody,
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. How do I stop this thing again? Ugh. You too, Alex. You have a great Sunday as well.